So there are a couple other things to check. Brake pads is definitely one. Front brake pads, depending on how you brake and how often you brake on the road, you could wear them down. And brake pads only start with around 5mm of actual material on them when they're brand new. So once you get down around half, 1 to 2 mil, your braking performance is actually going to deteriorate even before then. So keep an eye on those. You normally can shine a torch on your caliper, have a wee look. A lot of people ask around tyre pressures. Road pressures are typically quite high, and the specifications are normally designed for road riding and for making the tyres last. That's not exactly what we want on the track. So starting point, if you're on a larger motorcycle, something bigger than 300s, then the California Superbike School recommends 30 pounds front and rear. And that's a good sort of datum to start if you've got no idea about tyre pressures. Every brand is a little bit different, every motorcycle is a little bit different. The 300s, we run them a little bit lower, particularly in the rear, and even the bigger bikes, 600s, 1000s, can run a far lower pressure in the rear, depending on the type of riding you're doing. I suppose the final thing to say is walk around the bike and basically give everything a wiggle. You don't want anything loose, foot pegs, levers, exhaust systems. You really want to make sure nothing has rattled loose, because of course if something falls off on the track or something is loose, it's just going to be a distraction for you when you're out there trying to ride, and riding on a racetrack's quite engaging enough without worrying about your bike. Of course, if this is all too scary and too hard, then we have a couple of bikes for you to hire. You turn up, I go through and check every single machine before we arrive. I set the tyre pressures for you, go through those checks that I've talked about, and that way if you turn up, you don't have to worry about any of it. The reason I've got two 300s, if something goes wrong with one of them, we can throw you on the other one. So we've got a spare there ready to rock. I hope this has been helpful to the guys and girls who want to get into riding on the track. Any questions, there's a bit more information out there from anyone else who has done this before, but we're always happy to help get people onto the racetrack. That's our goal. Thanks.